Hi dearest, how are you all doing? So today we're going to be making this auto gele, and guess what it was made from? It's made from the Igbo scarf called Ichafu. Now let me give you a little bit of a story on how I came about this material. So one day I was just strolling outside my house. I think I went to buy something and I saw this lady that has a store, and she was like, please, that she has plenty materials or that she wants to change, into something more trendy. Materials for the head. That can she bring? I said, right on, bring now. She said, because she wants to start stepping out with style. I said, Soboa Dero, bring it, let me do something with it, that it's possible. So she got like about three. Yes, she got three and was like, okay, one was Ashoke, then two were Ishafu, but this was the oldest of them all. And so she was like, probably she should take this one back, or that is really old. And I was like, no, 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 just bring it along, that I would transform them. So what do you think? Looking at the thumbnail, the picture that you saw on how I transformed it, did I do a good job? Are you shocked? It is a chapel. If you are, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you have more details concerning the story of Ichafu, let us know. What I know is that it's mainly used for events in the Igbo land, like traditional wedding. I don't know whether any other tribe uses it. Does your tribe use it? If you're not Igbo, do you put where the Ichafu? All right. So anyway, so I'm just cutting the base of the turban, and I cut it 24 inches by 12 inches. Now, why I made it 24 inches is, as you know, the Ichafu or the Igbo scarf is not stretchy. So I have to put some allowance, but still there's something I did extra. But before we get into that, I want to cut the band now, because if you notice, the band was a V band, meaning it's not straight. So what I'm going to do is that if it was straight, of course, I will cut the same 24 inches, isn't it? But because I'm going to do a V-band, what I'm cutting is 27 inches. Why? Because I'm going to be taking 1.5 inches from each of the strand, because I will cut 27 and I will cut it into two and take out 1.5 from each side. So 1.5 plus 1.5 gives you 3. 3 plus 24, what do we get? 27. Yes, so that's it. So I'm cutting out the V band. Then after I do that, we're going to be needing a handle. And I'm sure you're wondering, why do we need a handle? Now, because it is not what do you call it, it's not stretchy, and I want the client to be able to tie it to fit, and Ichafu is a bit stiff. So I'm going to cut a hand, but before we get into that, just watch and see how you cut to get the V-shaped band. So keep watching and learning, and if you're getting value so far and you're enjoying this video, do give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for, my dear? Click that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret that you did so. And also, you haven't joined my channel as a member? Oh, don't let me cry. Come on, it ain't so expensive. Just, support the channel with your funds. Thank you for all those who have supported me with their funds, and for those who have subscribed, commented, and giving me your feedback and throwing your like, clicking that thumbs up button. I do appreciate you all in whatsoever way you have supported my channel. God bless you richly. Okay, I keep quiet for now. Okay, so we're cutting the other 1.5 in the other strip. Remember, I just explained how we do it, and this is the way you're going to place it to take it to your sewing machine. I don't know why still now, every time I'll still be checking, okay, is it like this? No, it's not like this before I get it. But anyway, I've gotten it. So we're going to be sewing it all the way down like this, and you take the base and you place it on top. If you don't know how to do this, we've already done that before, and you can join me in the Vent Craft Academy, where I will show you how to do that. perfectly. Okay, so it's already been done in another video, so but I was just showing you the measurement and all that. Now I'm cutting out the handle. This I measured, this is 6 by what is it, it's 6 by 12 inches. Then I cut it into two because I want it to be 3 by 12. So each of the hand is 3 by 12. And I'm going to be giving it that V cut too because I want it to taper at the end, not to be like a rectangle, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what you see me doing. So this is going to be joined to the down part. So there's the band, this is the turban base, and now I'm going to sew it. Can you see the space that I left to be able to attach the hand there? You can see that there, okay? So now what I'm doing is your usual running stitches all the way. Remember the curve to ensure that it curves at the back. So keep watching and learning. Okay, so I'm done and I'm turning it the way it should be on the head. Can you see that curve coming out? Oh, that's the shape that I love. Okay, so our turban base is ready. Now to make it an auto gele. Yes, I'm still checking it up and pulling it out. You know it's stiff, so it doesn't really come out so easily like that. So I'm straightening it, cutting all the extra threads. Okay, so now I took out the remaining part of the material and I divided it into two and started cutting it into half. My dears, yours truly at this moment, I had a plan in mind on what I was going to do, the design. You won't believe, I think I sewed like about three different designs on top of this the turban before I finally arrived at what you saw. Each one I did, nah. It didn't just gel. You know when you finish doing something and you're like, this is it. There was no it was like, what's your plan? So I decided to change. And the final one that I got, my sisters and brothers, it was by the Holy Spirit and no other one. I just had to say, Holy Spirit, please, I need to finish this job today. Let me get it. And he led me on what I did. So anyway, let's get back to this. So this is me checking to see which is the front and the back. It was quite difficult with this Ichafu. So anyway, the measurement that I used for this particular part is 8.6 by the length. Okay, why she is myself dragging it down. It is 41 by 6. So that's 8.6 by 41.6. So what I did was I started folding it into 1 inch thereabout. Or was it 2 inches? I think 1.5 inch. 1 inch. 1 inch. If you saw it clearly in the video, do let me know in the comment section below. I'm doing the voiceover right now and it seems like I couldn't remember what I did. Okay, so you're going to take your iron and you're going to be ironing it down. So I'm going to do the top, I call it the bottom part like that, fold the top part, and then I will start doing it hand fan style. Okay, so I'm going to allow you, okay, but before I allow you to keep watching and then I want to talk some more. Please pardon me. Now, the Vendcraft Academy, I don't know how many of you are there, but if you are not there, you need to join us there. Why? Because there's so much going on there. We have Motivational Monday where you get motivated. We have the Connective Tuesday where we get to meet ourselves and learn tricks from each other. We have our Creative Craft Day. What day is that? I can't remember. We have our Inspirational Day. We have so many other days. Aside that, people do drop what they have done. We have our Future Friday when people tell of their story of what of how they their part, their story as a creator, as a designer, do you understand, as a crafter. They tell their stories and you would gain a lot. We have, I think, 3 stories so far, and those stories, men, are amazing. So if you join and you can find it in the link, please do just give me a chat. Say, please, could you send me the details of the past future Fridays, because you would learn from each of them, trust me. Then aside that, you get to know trainings that are available and are upcoming, and you get to learn from others, really. So do join us. The link will be in the description of this video. You just click the Eventcraft Academy reception, click on it and join us. Okay, so back to this video on our Ichafu. So you can see I'm ironing it all the way down to ensure that it takes that hand fan design. What I planned before was to make it's like a pleat, sorry, not hand fan per se, more like a pleat. Let me call it pleats, not hand fan. So it's pleats. I wanted to fold the pleats on one side, then do twist on the other side, but it didn't really look nice. So I had to change to this particular design that we saw, which just came up by the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so the next thing I did was to fold the edge like you see me doing. I folded it and I sewed it. First of all, it was quite difficult, quite tough. The Ichafu really is a tough material, so you need to eat very well. If you like to eat apple, I don't like sha, but if you like to eat apple, biko, go and make that apple with correct bitter leaf soup and swallow before you start this process, because man, it is tough. So the next thing you want to do is you sew it to the mid part of the turban. Ensure if you're putting it on the dummy, you don't sew it with that other lace wig that is on top of the dummy's head. Is it lace wig? The net that is on top of the dummy's head. So I have to be opening it up like this to ensure I didn't. Okay, so after I finished this, the next thing that I did was have to look very careful. I started folding the pleats, folding it, pushing it up. Can you see? I would open it up, then push it and form folds, and then I would sew it. So I was doing it bit and bit till I got to the length that I wanted, a little bit close to the hand. So right now I will just keep quiet and allow you to enjoy the music as you see how we transform this Ichafu old Igbo scarf into an otogele. Keep watching and learning. Then after I was done, I decided to just put a dash of stones, rhinestones here and there to just, give it the glitter and make it look cool. So do let me know in the comment section below what you think about this transformation of our Ichafu old Igbo scarf into an otogele. Till we meet next time is goodbye and God bless.